I'd like to start off by thanking some people, special guests this morning that have turned out. I appreciate everybody's time this morning. I know it's an effort on everybody's part to come to town and to be part of this meeting, but I'd like to say a special thanks to Judge Maynard for coming this morning, our commissioners Mike Ford and Zach Cummings. If I miss anybody, I apologize, but I do appreciate your turnout and support this morning, as well as Ernie Caspier, who's running for State Senate, is here this morning.
State Representative.
State Representative. Thank you. I've also talked to State Representative Sid Miller. He has another commitment this morning, but he's been very helpful in our efforts to date, and we'll get into that a little bit later. I also had an opportunity to talk to Tip Hayward earlier this week, and he also offers his support to us. He unfortunately has to be in San Antonio this morning. He's running for his seat in Senate again, and so he's down in San Antonio, but he wanted to let everybody know that appreciate you being with us.
Yes, Lord. Maggie Dixon, the Senator Everett's office is here.
All right, thank you very much. Any other elected officials that I've missed? Any other special guests? I know that this morning we may have in the crowd some people from the Texas Monthly and the Fort Worth Weekly, and we appreciate your coming down to Glen Rose this morning to meet with us as well. So, what we're going to do this morning, I want to take you through a little bit of where we're at and what we're doing and why we're meeting here this morning. This morning we'll hear from Joan Taylor, who will speak a little bit about the history of the Chalk Mountain area and why that area is important to us. We'll talk to Lee Clauser, who lives out in the area and has special expertise with the endangered species and a lot of the work that's gone on over the years out in the Chalk Mountain area. He's going to speak about the endangered species so that we can get up to speed on that, find out why these birds live at Chalk Mountain and why that is an important habitat for them. Dr. Pat Conde is going to speak a little bit about the impact of Somerville County tourism and the benefits of the tourism business that's generated by birders coming to Somerville County. Dr. Bob Portman, who owns land out in Chalk Mountain, is going to also talk about the TECQ, which is really the meat of why we're meeting here today. It's the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality, and they are the authority that grants the permit for rock crushers. And I think just to stop there just for a second, the permitting process is a state process. It's not a county process. So the state officials, TCEQ, are the group that looks at the permit, looks at the application, looks at the rules in the book, and goes through and decides, does this permit meet the requirements that are in the statute? And the commissioners, they have a very narrow focus, but we'll go over that a little bit later. Dr. Bob Portman will take us through the TCEQ meeting that will be here, we believe, on the 23rd of October at 7 p.m. here. We say we believe that, that's what we've been told, but we have not seen an official notice in the paper. They have to give at least a 2-week, maybe a month, but at least a 2-week notice of a public meetings, and we have not seen that yet. But from what we've been told, October 23rd, 7 p.m. here. At the end, I'll address a little bit about where we go from here, because there are some important issues that we need to talk about and decide as a group. I also want to open up the microphones over here for anybody that would like to make comments, anything that they happen to know or want to share with the group, that'll be available to us as well. We'll have a conclusion at the end. I'd like to get a picture with everybody with their shirts on. And like I said, this is a tremendous turnout that we've had today. We need to have more on the 23rd. I mean, we need to have a lot more on the 23rd to show our public officials that we're behind the concept of preserving Chalk Mountain for now and into the future. You can't read this, apologize. But what this is the notice off of the TCEQ website of the application for the permit. It's a notice. And what's in that notice is a notice about where it is on the property, on Chalk Mountain, that they would like to put this rock. Now, this is also difficult to see. Anybody wants to get up and get a little bit closer to the map, they can, but let me describe to you what we're looking at. This is Highway 67 coming out of Glen Rose. Nick Jones lives there. State Roadside Park is here. 1006, the old 67, merges back into here. The Larry Parham property that Tommy Davis has said that he wants to get a permit to do, rock crushing is outlined in yellow. We do not know at this moment what mountain he intends to take down. We do know because some people in our group have had conversation with Tommy Davis directly, and he says, I'm taking that mountain down. So that's our battle cry. I don't know if it's this mountain. I don't know if it's that mountain. I don't know if it's that mountain. I don't know if it's all the mountains. But that's what we're facing. So the gateway into Somerville County, the first thing that people are going to see when they come from ERAF is this. There's our state park, State Roadside Park. 50th year.